Actually, Krishna thought that if Yasoda my ma binds me, then I cannot play with boys out of home. All Siddham, Sudham, Vasudham, So Krishna, Lavanga, Arjun are waiting for me, so I cannot play with them. Secondly, all the cows were waiting for Krishna, that when Krishna will come, then anyone can take my milk, otherwise not. Cocks were there, but they were not giving it. So then also to cocks, they were by legs beating them. Kicking. Cocks also. When Krishna will come, then they can give milk. So all the cows full of milk in their breasts, all are crying, Krishna, Krishna. So how it can be? They will not give and they will die, the cows, if they are not willing. So I must go there, and all the cocks will die if I am not going there. And all the Radhika, Lalita, Vishakha, every little child of 2 years, also waiting to play with Krishna. So if Yasodamai will bind me, I cannot play all these roles. So I should not be binded. At once Yogamaya came, rope was going long, and Krishna, this bulb was very little, like 12 fingers, but yet it was not complete. But when Krishna is powerful, less and less power and energy and Shaktis are there. But in these all kinds of power, Krishna Kripa Shakti is prominent than all. So when Krishna saw that my mother is going to weep, and her mouth has become ready, and she is in so much shame for their gopis. Their gopis are clapping hands. They are laughing. And Yasodama was so in shame. So, seeing the face of Yasoda and working hard to find him. So, at once Kripa Shakti came and Krishna's heart was melted, and easily, by only the rope of bending hair, they took Krishna and bind Krishna also in Udukhal. Udukhal, you know?
Grinding mortar.
Mortar. Easy bind. Krishna was weeping. No? Tears with kajal. Black kajals were coming. So Ganga and Jamuna was flowing there. And he was very long. And he was so beautiful. He was weeping but so sweet. If anyone see Krishna weeping, they will feel that, oh, very sweet. See, face of Krishna, the mood of Krishna, the body of Krishna at that time, staring with mother, weeping, and here naked. Oh, Namami Swaram Sachidananda Rupam Lasat Kundalam Gopuli Sajimanam Jasudadhyo Bhalap Paramishta Mattan Namami Ishwar. Satyavrata is praying that, oh, that very face, when you are weeping, tears, and taking long breath, I want that you should come in my heart. So this is Damodar Lila. So many, all other things are so sweet. The movement of the Krishna is sweet. Looking to anyone crooked, eyes are so sweet. Krishna pastimes are. Krishna mother is sweet. Krishna gopis are sweet. Krishna Braj is sweet. Everything sweet of Krishna. Gaur Pramanand. What, another story?
Oh, Kali.
Huh?
Kali.
In brief. I think our classes is very good one. More than any day. For you, because I am speaking in English. But lame English. Crooked English.
But very sweet.
Go on.
So as
आपके घर पर देखिए ये भागवत है.
So as Krishna began to grow up and he reached his Kauganga age, and he began to herd all of the cows, the calves, and they used to play every day on the banks of the Jamuna River. And Krishna and the cowherd boys played so many different games, always jumping here and there, imitating all the different animals in the forest, like this.
Bring your sister. Go on.
So, they used to play along the bank of the Jamuna River, all the cows and the calves and Krishna and the cowherd boys. So then, one day, there was a serpent who had come to the Jamuna River bank. This serpent had many heads. It was a very fierce-looking serpent.
I will catch hold of you. And I will give you to Krishna. Go.
So the serpent came, and actually there was a pastime that took place before this. Previously in Satya Yuga, Garud, the bird carrier of Vishnu, had flown over Vraja and had taken some nectar and put it on one kadamba tree. He put it there because he knew in the future Krishna would use this tree in his pastime. So he also had a battle with Kaliya, and Kaliya had been sent away. So Kaliya took shelter in the area where the Jamuna River was flowing. So because he was present in the Jamuna River, the waters of the Jamuna became very poisonous. And one day, some of the calves came and cowherd boys, and they drank the waters of the Jamuna River, because every day when they were playing, they would drink the waters of the Jamuna. So some of them actually died on the bank of the Jamuna River. I'm making sure that this is the correct pastime, because I asked Naveen Prabhu before the details. He said there's another particular pastime that took place. At any rate, when Krishna came there to the bank of the Jamuna, he saw that his cowherd friends and the calves had died. So he became very concerned, and he brought them back to life.
Go out of. Go at once.
So this Kaliya serpent was in the Jamuna River, and Krishna decided that he would defeat this serpent. So he climbed up into the kadamba tree, and when he climbed up into the tree, he was standing there, and he adjusted his belt, just like if a person is about to wrestle, then they will tie their dhoti and tie their clothing. So Krishna very artistically tied his belt.
Why the cowherd boys could not follow him, and why they could not come and run on the tree? Because Krishna told that, oh, you should be here.
Oh.
I'm going there, and there is something hidden, nectar
in the tree.
There. I'm going, and you cannot touch that nectar, but I am going and taking it, and I will give here coming, so you should stop here. So Krishna came along.
So when Krishna was in the tree, then he was preparing himself to jump into the Jamuna river, and he dove into the Jamuna, and the whole water of the Jamuna came up as if a very, very heavy object had fallen into it, went high up into the sky, and even overflowed the bank, although Krishna was just a little boy. So then Krishna began to swim out to where Kaliya was. Kaliya came out and looked toward Krishna. So then Kaliya began to circle. Krishna began to swim, and Kaliya was swimming towards Krishna, and they both began to circle around and around. And suddenly, Kaliya grabbed Krishna in his coils. He had many, many tentacles and coils. And he grabbed Krishna in his coils and began to squeeze him. And Krishna was allowing himself to be squeezed like this. And at that time, someone had gone and told all of the Vrtrasura that Krishna was in this predicament. So they came running to the bank of the Jamuna, and Baladev Prabhu was there. But Baladev Prabhu knows everything. So he checked all of them. Otherwise, they would have immediately dove into the Jamuna river and gone to try and help Krishna. But he checked them. So they were staying there on the side of the Jamuna river bank. And Krishna was in the coils of the serpent for a very long time. And Mother Yashoda
did some ishara, some signal by his eyes. Don't play more, otherwise all will there.
Yes.
When he got signal, then he forgive.
Then at that time, when Krishna was given the signal by Baladev Prabhu that they could no longer tolerate any further, they will die at that point, then he extended his body and slipped out of the coils and jumped up on top of the head. Kaliya serpent had many heads, 1,000 heads. So he jumped up on the head, and then he began to dance, very beautifully dancing, and as he was dancing with his lotus feet, he began to kick all of the heads of the Kaliya serpent. And the Kaliya serpent was trying very much to bite Krishna, but Krishna was defeating him. He was kicking his head, kicking more and more, and the Kaliya serpent began to vomit poison because Krishna's lotus feet were kicking his head. So then, as he was vomiting this poison, he became more and more tired, and finally
blood was coming by kicking of Krishna.
And blood was also coming. So he was getting to the point where practically he was going to die. And then at that time, he began to also think, he was actually becoming purified by this kicking. All of his sinful reactions and sinful nature and tendencies were coming out. So then, his wives, called the Nagapatnis, arrived there on the scene, and they began to pray to Krishna that all this...
Not first. They were thinking that the husband who is not serving Krishna, he should die. We don't want to have a relation with such a husband who is quarreling Krishna and wanting to die to Krishna. So, we pray Bhagavan that he should die. But when the Kaliya felt that, oh, this boy is more stronger than Garud, so I think this child is not a child. But my wife used to tell me that, oh, Krishna is Bhagavan. So now I am thinking that he is Narayan perhaps. So I am taking the shelter of Narayan. He should be pleased to me, forgive me. And when he was doing so, then Nagapatni knew this fact, and then, oh, now he is corrected. Now he has become pure. So we should pray Krishna that our husband should be kept. So now they are.
So they came there and they began to offer their prayers to Krishna that, oh, please allow our husband to live, and he is trying to surrender to you. So then at that time Krishna became very merciful.
What a special prayer? Any? You know? हाँ? वाला लाइन की जरूरत तुम उसको एक्सप्लेन करो.
लक्ष्मी के लिए लक्ष्मी.
Oh, how fortunate my husband is Kaliya. He has never done anything, never chanted, never remembered, not served. He has not done any good thing, activity. But why, how? He is so fortunate that the feet dust of Narayan, Krishna, even it is not, it is rare for Lakshmi. Therefore, anyone, Brahma, Shankar, and how he gets easily? That Krishna is dancing on his hoof. Though Kaliya does not want to take the picture, but Krishna mercifully giving, wow, without any pain. Though he does not want, but forcibly he is giving this. So how fortunate we? We are not fortunate like Brahma and Shankar are not fortunate that Kali is fortunate. Oh Krishna, now he is pure, he has taken your feet dust. Now everything, bad thing has done, so please try to save my husband. Then,
and then after they completed their offering of prayers, Krishna took pity on Kaliya, and he told him that he should leave the Jamuna River area, and he directed him to go to another place to live. And then Krishna,
Kaliya told, if I am going anywhere, Garuda will kill me. So how can I go? That is why I am given here. Krishna told, I am given my Lord faith first.
On your head.
No.
Oh.
Any sin a cat. Any cat. Our last date is today. After that, we will the time इसको शांत दिया है. So today you will return. Also, I will return to India and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So you should always try to preach, always try to chant with quality, and try to be so much humble to each other, to all devotees. Try to honor. Don't try to be controller. Don't try to control. Controller is Krishna or Gurudev. We should be very lenient. Those who are chanting, even they are initiated by another Guru, we should try to honor them. Like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu family, don't quarrel. Don't try to control them. If you want to preach, then be very smooth and sweet to others. And ask them how we should cooperate. Don't try to tell them, oh, what I am doing, you should follow. Or you should go away. This mentality should be changed. Now this mentality has become of its own. We should throw out from our heart. Very lenient and try to honor. And very open-hearted. Otherwise you cannot do anything. Try to be in the guidance, not to guide. Understand these things? Try to be in the guidance of Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, Raghunath Das Goswami, Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur, all. Srila Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati, our Gurudev, Srila Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj, to whom you call Prabhupada, try to honor them in their guidance. And those who are superior to us, we should honor them. If they are somewhat a little superior than us, serving Gurudev, serving Vaishnavas, preaching here and there, also chanting always, like our elder brother, God brother, we should respect. No? If you are not doing so, you cannot preach at all. If you are humble, if you are so sweet to others, always in serving mood to all Vaishnavas, whether it's Kanishta or Madhyam or Uttam. Try to also know that there are so many kinds of Vaishnava, but in there, three are prominent: Kanishta, Madhyam, and Uttam. Try to know the qualities of three Vaishnavas and try to respect them in same way. Then you can develop your Krishna consciousness. So, I'm thinking that in Malaysia, in Australia, in Singapore also, Bali, now so many devotees are there. You can be in groups in that and try to follow Bhaktivinoda Thakur in his first Namhatta. Sometimes in one room, in one house, devotees of any Grihastha Bhakta, one, they are assembling again in next day, third day there, so going on everywhere. On them, who is superior somewhat, elder in all qualities. He can take Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita, and all the books, Gita, and he can read, thinking that he is Srila Prabhupada, he is Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he is himself Vyasdev, Sukadeva Goswami, and try to develop our Krishna consciousness. Don't think that the Guru is so far away from us. Our Guru has died. No? Don't. Guru is always here. So, you should know that Guru is always seeing us, what good or bad we are doing. You cannot hide anything. And he is always studying you, protecting you, and giving energy. So, being in this life, sometimes you come to India. Sometimes I may, if my health permits me, then I may come. And I will help you in all ways that I can. Whether anyone is my disciple or not, no question, I don't want that. I want that I can help all devotees. If you come to India, or when I come, I will tell you so sweet persons of Krishna and Mahaprabhu that your heart automatically will go to Krishna. You can never be far away from him. I also want that I should keep your all hearts in my pocket. So, I think that you will array all these teachings and try to develop our Krishna consciousness. Gaur Praman. Do Kirtan and they will be happy. You can stand up. Mahamantra you can do. You can say. Huh? Huh? You remember? Oh yes.
Radha Krishna Prana Amura Jugala